What's up, everybody? Chris M. Walker back with another Profit Academy Daily video. If you're not in Profit Academy Daily, maybe you're watching this on YouTube, just go ahead and subscribe at ProfitAcademyDaily.com. That'll be linked in the description and in the first comment. Today, what I'm going to talk about is writing and creating a re-engagement campaign for disengaged email users, or email contacts, I guess you would call them. Now, I had about 19,000 users that hadn't opened an email from me in about 3 months, give or take. I gave it a date range. So that's actually a pretty small percentage of the list, but on average I make like $1.25 per month per contact. So, you know, that's a lot of email, or a lot of money leaving on the table for no reason. So the goal of this automation that I created, and I'm going to walk you through it, is to either warm them back up or get them off the list. When I say warm them back up, I mean get them opening my emails again. So, and I literally just created this a few hours ago, so it hasn't even finished populating yet. So I'm going to walk you right through it, and hopefully you'll find some value from it. So the first thing I had to do was create a list of all those people that were disengaged, which is pretty straightforward, right? You just search for everyone that hasn't opened in a certain amount of time, although ActiveCampaign makes that a bit trickier than they probably should. And you just put them into a list. If you have ActiveCampaign, you know how to create a list. Other email autoresponders are similar, but I created a list, and then I created what's called an automation. And an automation is basically a set of steps that happen after a certain event has happened. So I created the automation, and then I created the list, and then I added people to the list. And then when I set up a condition to where when someone gets added to that list, it begins the automation and sends them emails. Now, the first email it sends has a really obnoxious subject line. It is, let me see what, I thought it would show it there. Basically, it is, this is personal, open as soon as possible. Let me see if I can't show that here. Yeah, personal. Please open as soon as possible. So you can see that really, I don't normally like clickbaity, obnoxious email titles like that or subjects like that, but it's kind of necessary for something like this to really get their attention, because they've shown that they don't open these types of email. And then I just kind of go through and I explain who I am, because you never know who doesn't even know how they ended up on your list. I sent you a few emails over the last months, but I noticed you haven't been opening them. Did I do something wrong? I try to give information. Basically, you kind of give them you apologize and ask them if they'd like to continue to be on the list. And I tried to be a little playful about it. No relationship goes the distance, that sort of thing. And then I gave them an easy way to opt out if they want to, because again, if they're not interested, I don't want them on the list anymore, because I want to serve people that I can help, you know? And then I just talk about it. And then I say that I'm going to send them an email tomorrow with a special gift in it. So, and that way they're more likely to stay on and get the free gift. So there's a goodbye forever button there that just instantly unsubscribes them. And then if you give them a gift. Now, I don't have any kind of condition after this one. I'm hoping that lots of people will open it, but I do have it wait for a day. And then it goes to the second email, which is this one. Yesterday I sent you a message, and I should probably link back to the original message there, asking if you still wanted to hear from me. And then I say, if you're still reading this, that means you decided to stick around. That's kind of reminding them, because even in a day, people can forget. And then again, I get playful, and you can kind of read it. But then I offer them a free course, a free $1,000, well, $997 because internet marketer, a course, and then they can get it there for free. And that's kind of it. And then I tell them I'm going to send them one more email tomorrow. Now, here's where it gets a little fancy. We wait another day, or probably should have done 24 hours. I don't know what it considers a day. And this is where we kind of split it. If they open that one, they get this email. If they didn't, they get this email. So let's look at they didn't open one first. And it says, over the past few days, I sent you some messages asking if you still wanted to hear from me. Unfortunately, you didn't open any of them, so I guess that means you don't want to get email from me anymore. If that's true, just don't do anything, and I won't email you again after this. No hard feelings. If you'd still like to hear from me, you can sign up for my daily business insight newsletter, Profit Academy Daily. And that's just taking like one more stab in case this is the only email that someone saw. I get one more shot at getting them back on the list. and then register for free here. I hope you'll check it out, and then a link to the Facebook group too. So just one more shot at getting them. But odds are they're not going to see, no one's ever going to see this email. So it's likely the end of the road. And what happens after that one gets sent, we wait a day. And if they didn't open it, then we just tag them as not opened, and we remove them from this list and from the master list, and we end the automation. If they did open it, they get this email, and it's basically saying, thanks for sticking with me. I give them another chance to sign up for the free course. And then I kind of say the same thing, trying to get them into Profit Academy Daily, which is mostly a daily email. That way their open rate will increase, and we'll kind of have re-engaged them and warm them back up. Now, one other important thing here is if they open the goodbye email, then they get sent this same email that I just showed you here, and that ends the automation over here instead. So then they will be considered warmed back up. So the whole point of this is to, hopefully scoop up, let's say, even if half of them, that's another, 10,000 people that are opening my emails and seeing my offers and things like that. So that can lead to big money and, really helping people that want to get on it. So the advantages are, and let me just bring up a high-tech note thing here. The advantages are more money. Obviously, the more people that see your emails, the more money you're going to make. It helps your delivery rate. So what autoresponders and inboxes, I guess ISPs is what they're called, Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, when they see that you're sending a lot of emails that aren't getting opened, they stop delivering your emails and send them to spam or junk or promotions and things like that. So the higher your open rate is, the better off your delivery for your other emails is going to be. And then it grows your bubble. Like basically, you are taking people that have already shown interest in you in one way or another, and you're getting them back into your business, to your brand, to whatever it is that you have to offer them. So if you have a list of any type, I suggest that you first only send to people that are active and engaged. And then after a while, you need to prune the list and find people that are no longer interested in what you have to offer and don't engage with your emails any longer, and either find a way to get them back interested again or remove them entirely. So you can do that with a sequence somewhat like this. So, and if you use something other than ActiveCampaign, if you're using like SendFox or something like that, there's every autoresponder has something that does something like this, so it can be easily done. So if you have any questions about that, ask in the Profit Academy Daily Facebook group. Or you can just, if you're not a member, just sign up at the link in the comments and the description at profitacademydaily.com, and we can talk about that. We cover all sorts of great stuff. Sometimes it's mindset, sometimes it's tactics, sometimes it's SEO, sometimes it's ads. But I give you all sorts of strategies and kind of just walk you through what's going on with me and my businesses and in my life on a almost daily basis. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you again soon.